Hey guys, Sean Zane, the host for the Network Marketing Insider, where we bring on network marketers, affiliate marketers, multi-level marketers. I also had some crypto creators that came on because they use the skills that these spaces provide to build their communities up. And I want to make sure that those that are watching, I want you to take action. I want you to do a couple things for us. Don't forget, hit subscribe, hit the like button, common sense, right? Comment wherever you're watching from. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. If you're listening on the podcast, give us a review. And most important thing is have a connection call with my guest. All their information's in the description. Follow them on all their socials. Have a call. Find out if what they're doing might fit, and you might be able to change your life. A great guy. I'm going to bring on a new friend of mine, Mark Labberton. What's up, man?
Oh man, thank you for the great guy. Because there's some people around here that might disagree with you, but no, I appreciate it. I'm doing well, man. I'm glad we're able to finally to put this together. So very, very excited.
No, I appreciate it. A lot of times people don't take me up on it. I've done 65, 66 of just this.
Oh yeah.
I've done thousands of these things, but focusing, I've gotten 66 other network marketers, affiliate to come on and share their story, talk about the value, the processes that work, strategies, and also the shit that didn't work. That's what we want to talk about. So hey,
Yeah.
if you make mistakes, you should make mistakes by listening to what the mistakes we talk about, so you don't have to make the mistakes. But
Right.
some people want to live and go through those, and they want to have those tough times. Go for it. But without further ado, I always ask, who are you, Mark, and why did you get into network marketing?
God, I'm just a normal guy. I work a lot. 12 hours a day, sometimes 14 hours a day, sometimes a little more. And 4 years ago, found myself starting over in life from absolute zero and trying to find a side hustle online because I don't have time to go find another full-time job. Man, I was desperate. I've been desperate for 4 years. So just looking for something that's going to at least make me break even. And then it was, I want to find something that's going to replace my full-time gig and just be able to work a side hustle. So that's the ultimate goal. But yeah, I'm just a guy who lives paycheck to paycheck. So
hey, there's nothing wrong with that though. But
yeah.
you also, like you're saying, you're looking for side hustles. You're looking to replace some income. You didn't want to trade your time, have another full-time job. Like there's people out there that have multiple jobs, and that's fine.
Right.
That's why I like this online space with side hustles. Now, take us back 4 years ago when you were, in a different position. How were you searching for side hustles back then?
Just online, and whatever the hottest trend is seems to pop up on your FYP, and I would look into it and then started getting into it. And a lot of those side hustles are just as much work as your full-time job, and it's hard to make them work. It's hard to dump all your extra time and energy into it because you're already so tired. And I would try everything I tried for 120 days, and I went 120%, gave it everything I could, and spent some money that I probably shouldn't have spent, and never could get them to work. I know people that are doing the different side hustles, the posting links and affiliates and, drop shipping. And they're very successful at that. And I applaud them at it. I just never could get anything to go. And I know several people that were in the same boat. You just couldn't get anything to take, definitely didn't make my money back. But I just, whatever the latest side hustle was, I was giving it a shot because I was desperate.
Hey, desperation happens. Talk more about this 120-day thing. Where did you come up with this to put it at least 120 days?
I don't know. I didn't want to try it for 30 days and just quit because I don't think that's enough time. But I think 4 months is a good amount of time to see if you can get it to start working and start taking off and give yourself a little hope at least that you're heading the right direction. And I never could get it, man. I never could get anything to take until I got into subscription membership.
Before we even get into that, I want people to understand Mark is in the car business for years, works 12, 14-hour days. I've heard him on these lives he's talking about. He's doing lives for the past 2 weeks. You've never done lives before. You never did video before, I'm sure, right?
I mean, I made some car videos and stuff, and I've made posts for what I'm in now, but never hosted a live. That's for sure.
And he's doing it and winging it and trying. And here's my son, always without fail, he needs to get in there. He's like, Daddy's doing some work. I'm coming down. He just had a nap. I want to say hi. Say, hey, Mark.
Hey, how are you?
But yes, I applaud Mark because it's consistency. He's trying. There could be some failures early on. You're probably talking to yourself, right? But then you're starting to get people to come on. They're commenting. Last night, couple nights ago, you had 2, 3, 4 people on. Talk about the progress of how that's been happening.
Well, just get around, and it's people I've met through Save Club, and have invited me to their lives, and I want to do the same. Number one, the more people you have on a live, the better it looks in the algorithm. And I definitely want people kind of talking at least the same thing, rather than just going off on talking about something completely different. But yeah, when I started doing lives, Sammy and I started on June 30th. I wasn't, I talked to people, but I talked to people face to face all day. So talking to a camera was different. And thank God I had Sammy's face there that I could see. And it was kind of like we were in the same room, but I decided that night we started our 90-day blitz, July 1st, that I was going to go online and do live every night for 90 days. And just going to force myself to do it. And there's been plenty of times I come home after work. It's like, man, I can't do it. And my wife has tried to talk me out of it. Just, no, you don't need to tonight. But I made that commitment to myself that I was going to do it. And I think that's part of, like I would try everything for 120 days. You've got to get in, you've got to go all out. So then you don't have to, once you get it working. So, but I'm having a blast doing it now. I mean, yeah, there are times where I'm talking to myself over and over again for an hour and a half. Hopefully my wife is able to join me most nights so she can moderate for me and respond to comments. But I mean, it's getting better. It's getting more traction. I'm getting more people through. I seem to be getting a lot more people that are sending me DMs, asking about it rather than in the comments. We were able to sign Omar Henry, a guy that just signed up with us live the other night, which was really cool for me. And he's hustling, man. He's hustling already. So I think he's going to do very well.
So a lot of times people don't understand what goes on in the DM. Is it something that you're just copying and pasting? Are you doing anything special? What's the magic that you're using?
The great thing about Save Club is there's really no magic to it. It's putting out the facts because there is no downside. And I've had several skeptics that are like, man, this is a scam. It doesn't work. The math doesn't make sense. And I understand that, being at that point with some things like this, but it works. I mean, it's simple. And I think a lot of people overthink it. And they think, well, there's no way I can put 1997 into something that's going to pay me back and I could walk away from my 9-to-5 down the road. But I think because they're overthinking the math is what I've encountered. And there's some people that they just want to DM you to, try and get you to send them $5,000 to invest. And, I get a lot of that. I get a lot of people asking me hey, I only got $60. Can you cover the 20 for me? And, if you want it bad enough, you're going to find it, because I did. So no, I'm not going to cover the 20. Down the road, if they needed some help and they were working it and hustling, it'd be a different story. But, there's a lot of scams out there. But again, I get DMs that people are very interested and they want to ask a bunch of questions. They don't want to necessarily ask it online where everybody can see it. And I think it's going to work out very well.
I think a lot of people don't realize, yes, it's 1997. Some companies are free. Some are, $10, $20, $100. And they're like, oh, it doesn't make sense because you're leveraging other people. So right. Mark is on a team. He brings 2 people in, and then he teaches those 2 people to bring 2 in. And then it exponentially starts growing. So right. Maybe you probably bring in 10 to 20 maybe, but you'll have a couple hundred. And that's the
Yeah.
power. It's an exponential thing that people don't understand. Nobody teaches it. Nobody goes into school. I'm going to go into network marketing, affiliate marketing, online business building. No, you have scams out there, but you have to be able to sift through them, but also learn as you go and try different things. See if you break even.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I mean, I was skeptical too when I first started subscription memberships because I had tried everything else and just like, no way. And it took a guy I knew to show me his Chase Bank app and show me the money he'd been making for 6 months. I was like, man, shit, I'm calling you on Friday. So I did and got enrolled in that and had some ups and downs get going. And when I found Save Club, it was just the opportunity here to get in now and know where this is going to be at the end of the 90-day blitz, at the end of the year, December 31st, after we get through shopping season. And then this time next year. And actually I told Sammy the other night, Sean, that I want to come back on the podcast a year from today to see where we're all at. Because I think it's going to be life-changing for everybody that's involved.
Yeah, it's taking an opportunity, running with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Charles, the CEO, who I interviewed, who was sitting in your spot, was talking about community. And a community is very powerful. And I know in the Team Elite that we're in, that chat that we have, people are starting to figure out what community is all about. So if people go live, they're going to support. They don't have to come on the live. We don't ask for that, but we're giving them opportunities to support. And the more that you support in a group, yes, you're not personally going to get, if Mark has a post out there with his link somewhere, it's going to be his deal that's happening. But we're helping the algorithm by massaging that post, the reel, the live, to make it get out to more people.
Yeah, and we've got like Anders, who's over in Sweden, that's on our team, and it's 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning at his house, and he's on the live. Now, maybe he just goes to bed that late. I'm old, so I go to bed a lot earlier than that, but I'm usually getting up between 2:30 and 3. So, I mean, it's so cool. And I met, Heather, got to spend some time online with her, and Tara, her cousin, Rhonda, and Jamie, who are on other teams when it comes to Save Club, but it's still, we're kind of under one, I guess, big team at the top. And
it's like a blanket.
Man, it's been such an incredible opportunity.
Now, a lot of times people go in and
I think I lost you, Sean.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I guess I lost you for a little bit. Did any of my stuff record, or did it cut it off?
No, it's recording. We're good.
Okay.
No, this is technology, guys. Hey, we had some trouble even getting on because technology happens and things happen.
Well, it said move closer to the router, but I'm maybe 2 feet from it. I don't know how much closer I have to get the router for it to work. But
it is what it is. I know StreamYard. Sometimes, I mean, Mark's in Texas. I'm in New Jersey. We've done stuff with Vegas. I've done stuff in Sweden and Australia. So things happen, but we're persistent. That's why I want to show people, if you're persistent enough, things are not going the right way. Maybe you're not getting signups, but all of a sudden, boom, you're going to have that snowball start hitting. But if you don't continue, you won't have that snowball, and then you'll have that regret.
And when you've tried, this is my thought on it. When you've tried so many of the side hustles and you've tried all this other stuff and haven't been able to get it to work, the first time you get a little blowback or a little adversity, or it's just not going like you want it to, it's not happening like that, it's easy to go, dude, this is just like everything else. I haven't had that with this. I have been so passionate about Save Club, and I was pretty big about the other one I was in too, or still am. But people don't understand that this is just like a giant coupon for everybody to use. You're going to get paid back. You can attach a cashback card to that, and you use the cashback app, and you can stack that. You'll be able to stack on some in-store coupons. This is all about saving money and making money. And you're going to save money on everything you buy every day. It's not just, hey, if you buy this one watch at this one store, you're going to get savings on it. It's everything. And I mean, there'll be a few things that no, you're not going to be able to buy and use any discounts, but that's anywhere you go. But I'm somebody that, having lived so tightly and having been negative in the account before I got my next paycheck so many times over the last year, that I had to do this from a simple standpoint that I needed the discounts and I needed to be able to save money. But it's an easy sell to somebody. It's like, hey, look, you use it or not, but at least check it out, because you're going to save money. And then you're going to make money doing it. So, and I don't mean, chase down everybody in your family and give me 20 friends and you're going to chase them down.
Yeah.
To everybody. I talked to a guy last night that does vinyl decals. He's making me some ones for my car. I've ordered some shirts with a big QR code on the back of the shirt that I can just wear around, and hopefully people will scan it and sign up. Because if you look at it and see all the places you're saving, even locally, I mean, you're saving money and then getting paid to do it. It's a win. It's not a scam. There's no bullshit. It is what it is. It's simple. That's what I love about it.
Look at the ideas that Mark is dropping. He's over 50. He's not into the technology thing, right? I want people to understand this. I'm almost 50. I'm going to be 49. I could say this. But talking about a QR code on the back of a shirt,
yeah,
that's huge. On the back of a car, huge. Magnets. You can do stuff in real life as well. It doesn't have to be online. And it's just creating content. It's creating consistency. It's creating personal brand. It's a personal brand. But look, Mark's got a nice microphone. You have things you can apply to your business to make things better. You bought that somewhere, you could probably find a discount on Save Club or any other possible opportunity, and you actually build a business as well. What other things can you go out in the world and build a business for $60 for an affiliate fee and then $19.97? Or like I'm in the Got Backup, it's $20 and $9.97. Or people are in Live Good, $20 and $10 a month, right? Then you have the digital marketing. It's whatever works for you.
Yeah.
It's whatever you're going to be consistent with, whatever you can promote.
Well, yeah, and I actually got into Got Backup because of you. Of course, I called it Got Storage several times. Thank God Anders corrected me. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of a genius thing too. And I'm not really promoting it as much as I am Save Club like right now, but that's going to come. So again, this is such a no-brainer for people I know, because the people that are struggling and have 3 or 4 kids and need to save that money every time they go in the store, this is it. And now you have the opportunity to get paid back. It's going to change the lives of a lot of people. It really, really is.
I mean, I like hearing the passion that you have, and it's not just passion. People can be passionate. I've talked about this in other ones, but you're driven. You're driven. Yeah. You want things more in life. I am the same way. I'm a teacher. I have a full-time job. I want to help teachers build their ability to have a side hustle, and that could be of anything that might be interesting to someone. But like Mark said, you look at the app. It's free. It's someone. If you trust Mark, you trust me. Why would you not just take a look at it? That's the least you can do. But people are they have the walls up. No. I'm not going to get involved with it. Oh, I'm in the travel business. You can't beat my stuff. I'm in this. Okay, I understand that. We can't work with everybody. We're going to try to work with those that want to build something for the future. They want to build a legacy, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, the people that I talk to that are still skeptical and they're like, no, I'm not interested. That's fine. But I've said it time and time again when I've been doing lives. This time next year, everybody's going to know somebody in their life that has joined Save Club back then when we all did. And those people are effectively retired. And those people are going to be going, man, I had a chance to get in. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of them do not make the step just out of sheer embarrassment to themselves and their ego. But again, take it from a guy that has been scammed online, that has done it, all the stuff that works for some people but doesn't work for everybody. And this is the real deal, and this will change life. It's going to change the lives of small business owners that can get involved and advertise and offer savings. It's gonna change and help economies in your area, just from people are going to go into these stores and spend money that they had never been in. That store is going to benefit. You're going to benefit because you're saving. Maybe you sign the owners up. Maybe they sign up under you for Save Club, and boom, there's another person in your downline that you're making a percentage off of. I mean, it really is a win-win for everybody all around. And I get so passionate and worked up, and I know you've been on the lives, and man, I can ramble on and on and on. And this really is, this isn't the next big thing. This is the big thing. And it's not going to go away, because 2 or 3 years from now, and I said this last night on the live, the economy is not going to be so good that people are going to be like, ah, man, I'm so glad I don't need to save money anymore. It's going to be like that forever, because the economy is never going to be where we want it to be. And people are always going to want to save money. And this isn't going anywhere. It's just going to get bigger and bigger.
So what is like something that we'll find Mark doing? If you're not working, you're not on a live, what is Mark doing for fun?
Oh, I don't do a whole lot for fun, Sean. I work and come home. I work on posts, and I research material with different things that are aspects of Save Club, because Sammy and I are hoping to kind of start doing lives where it's just one topic, like maybe one of the best points of Save Club, and break that down to kind of, and I don't mean this in the wrong way, but to dumb it down for people that think it's a scam and they're skeptical, so they can kind of see where it is, and what it really is. So I have a couple of shows that I watch. I may binge. I just watched one on Paramount, but I really don't do a whole lot. I mean, other than talk to my wife, and she's in the Philippines, so there's a 13-hour difference. So as I'm going to bed, she's getting up. So we take the time when we can and video chat with each other. So yeah, I don't do a whole lot but Save Club right now, and I'm okay with that. I mean, it's not a miserable life. I enjoy looking everything up and doing it.
Just like Mark was just mentioning, his wife is in the Philippines. This is a major why of what's driving Mark to make this a success. For those that are naysayers out there, for anyone out there, you can be successful if you keep plugging away. No matter what, you're going to get those haters out there. And there's always haters, because they think it's good. There's nothing easy in life. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. That's why most people are not doing what we're doing, because they can't handle the pressure. They can't. You're going to go do a live. You're going to do a podcast. Well, what happens if you say the wrong thing? Are you going to edit that? No, I don't edit anything. You don't edit anything. Live is real. It's authentic. It's given your heart. People can know, like, and trust you right then and there. It's not like a bullshit post. Buy this, because it's me. No, this is why I'm doing it. And you can hear it.
Yeah, and again, that's the ultimate goal with this, and so we can have the money to do what we want to do and travel, and it's going to get there. And when I first started this, so Hazel's been doing affiliate marketing stuff for quite a while now, and for several years, and she asked me when I got started, well, how long are you going to devote to it? And I said, what do you mean? She goes, how long are you going to do it? And I said, I don't understand the question. She said, well, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. I said, I'm going to do it till it works, because it's going to work. Because I know how subscription memberships work, because of the other one I was involved or am involved in. And again, everybody has to save money. It's just a matter of getting the word out. And once it hits, everybody that's in now is going to be sitting back just laughing all the way to the bank, because it is that real. It is that good. But that's what it is. I committed to going live every day for the 90 days. But I'm having so much fun at it, I could see myself doing it every day. I mean, there may be a few days I take off here and there, but during the 90 days, I'm going to be live every day. At some point during the day, I will be live until the 90 days is over. And then I'll adjust the schedule a little bit maybe. But I love it. And again, if I just have one person that DMs me and is interested and signs up, then I've done my job. Would I like 10 every time? Absolutely. But I'm going to take what I can get right now.
Hey, that one person might be a builder, and that's who you're looking for. You get these people, I'll sign up, and they don't do anything. They don't do lives. They don't post. They don't talk to people about it, and they just complain. But you get that one who could be like a you or a me and bring in 10, 15, 100, 800 people. All of a sudden, your whole business changed. And that's a beautiful thing with network marketing
that we signed the other night. I mean, we had about an hour and a half phone call after I got off the live, and he's not tech savvy either, just like me. So we struggled. He finally got things figured out, and boom, he was posting the next day. He was on live earlier today. I was unfortunately tied up and couldn't get on, but Sammy called me and told me he was on and said he was doing his thing. So again, it's awkward for everybody to first get on and put yourself out there because you're out of your comfort zone. But to me, this is going to change my life. And part of the change is doing different things and getting out of that comfort zone. I've got to a point, and maybe it's just because I'm in my 50s. I don't care what other people think about me. I really don't.
Yes.
But part of that change is doing things that I'm not comfortable. I can make a post all day long and talk to the camera because I can edit it, but being on live is a little different. And I just put myself out there. And again, I get guys at work that come through and quote the different things I've said and laugh, and I laugh with them. And one day they'll see, and that's that. I don't care. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get my end game in this.
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, people will see what you're doing, and their coworkers, and they'll razz you a little bit because they're unsure of what you're doing, and they're gonna see down the road like, oh, I should have jumped in. They'll jump in, but they'll jump in way too late where they could be in a better position because they didn't understand what they should be doing. Like I had a friend of mine just opened up a school, SKOOL. It's all over internet. It's all over marketing. You can set up your own little group. And we have a crypto group that we just signed. He's like, Sean, get on board with this. Where is it? Send me the link. Send me the link. It's $25 a month. I'm like, how do I make that for free? He goes, it's an affiliate program. It's 50% off. 50% goes to the affiliate. So I'm like, I have to bring 2 people and my membership's free. I have 3 already. I'm making money on something that I was already just brought into, and it's brand new. Yeah. People don't take chances. They don't want to see things. They want to just complain and hope they're going to make money.
Well, and they also don't want other people to be more successful than them too. If they're kind of ahead of you in the financial situation, they don't want to see you surpass them because they want to believe that they know more than you. That's why they have more money than you to begin with. So again, my goal is to walk away from my 9-to-5 by the end of 2025. And I've had a lot of people like, dude, there's no way that's going to happen. We'll see. And then when I was asked, well, okay, December 31st, what if you're not where you need to be? Well, then I do it January 1st and January 2nd, and January 3rd, and January 4th, because I'm going to get there. But if you don't set a goal, what are you shooting for? That's the way I look at it.
I like that. And I've changed the way I know goals are a big thing, goal setting and make sure it's measurable and all this stuff. And I've been a health teacher. I've been in that coaching mode when I was younger.
Right.
But when you have a goal, goals can never be achieved sometimes. They can be broken, right? You won't even get to it. I've changed my mindset about goals, and I call them action initiatives. These are actions that I'm going to initiate, that I'm going to complete, not just like, oh, I'm going to hope I get in shape, or I'm going to hope I make a couple $100,000 or $1 million, or hope I buy a house on the beach. No, my action initiatives is like I like what you're saying. By the end of this year, I'm going to be out of my 9-to-5. That's your action. You're going to put into place in your mind. You're going to do all the steps every day to make that happen. And that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, if you don't have something you're shooting for, I don't see what the purpose is, for anything you do. So it's like football teams don't go out and go, hey, look, if we just go 8-8 this year, we're good. No, everybody's shooting for the ring. And, it's a lofty goal that I set, but I think I really honestly believe in here. That's the big thing is drinking the Kool-Aid with yourself and just getting yourself set that I can pull it off.
I know you will. And I want to, this time flies, like I told you. Any final thoughts you can share about, let's talk about social media. How someone you can help make posts, get those ideas. What are some tips? Although a couple tips, maybe 1 or 2 tips you can think of.
The great thing about Save Club for somebody who knows nothing about social media is they do everything for you. You can use 100% of their stuff and be successful at it. all the training on how to post on each platform, all the reels and videos and scripts and text messages, and they'll have AI follow up. For somebody that doesn't feel comfortable doing that, that's definitely a way to go. I've gotten real comfortable being on live now, and I've always been comfortable making the posts. So, it's just a matter of being consistent, doing it every day, and not giving up when you go a week and don't sign anybody, or a week and don't see results. You still got to do it. You still got to stay in the game.
Wonderful tips, guys. If you haven't already, you got to make sure you follow Mark. Go to all his socials. Make sure you take a look at the links that we have in the description. I want to make sure to remind everyone, hit that subscribe button to this channel, hit the like button, share this video with someone that you love. And don't forget to pick up the 7-day fast start. I have a blueprint I created from all the content, all the people I've been involved with. I've created a 7-day fast start to help those get started in that first week of whatever business model you're going in, getting into. So you can take a look at it on the website, networkmarketinginsider.com. Mark, I appreciate you coming on today, brother. We're gonna make that a success by the end of the year, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you again, man. Be thankful, stay grateful, and be blessed. And I will talk to you soon.
Everyone else, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'm here to help motivate and inspire. Take care, guys.
Thank you, Sean.